Hi everybody, it's Listentothewhisperer here. I've been meaning to make a video for ages, and I actually have made a couple of videos, but just for various reasons I haven't uploaded them, and some of them got deleted, so I figure I might as well just start from scratch. I'd like to say thank you to Whisperflower because she made a comment on one of her, in one of her videos, basically saying for new whispers to not give up, which I found really, it's really nice of her, and it kind of inspired me to make this video, because I do enjoy making them, and I enjoy listening to them too, so it kind of works both ways. So today is Friday, April 28th, and it is about 10:30 here in the morning, and I have had 2 hours of sleep last night, because I'm in the school play, which is a night of British comedy, so that's very British, of course. I was born in England, so the accent's not too difficult for me to do, and then I went from there, I came home, packed my stuff, and went to my friend's house, and there's, all of us there are Brits, so we had British food, tea of course, and we stayed up. We were planning on trying to sleep and then waking up for the royal wedding, but we were watching live coverage, and every time we were about to drop off to sleep, they'd be like, oh, breaking news, we've just found out the designer of the dress, or a possible designer, or this is, we've decided to name them the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, and yeah, so we basically didn't sleep before, because it's just too exciting, and we watched the procession and everything, and then when the ceremony was over, we waited till they got back to Buckingham Palace, and we fell asleep, so that would have been where I am in Vancouver. We started watching, the actual ceremony started at 3 o'clock for us, 3 o'clock for us, and then the kiss on the balcony was at 5 o'clock in the morning, so we fell asleep before the kiss on the balcony, but we watched it when we woke up. So all in all, we basically got 2 hours of sleep, because I had to get up at 7:30, because unfortunately I have school today. I have a spare block right now, so luckily I got a little bit of a lie-in. I came home and I changed, because we're doing an event at the school where we've raised the British flag. There's going to be events in the cafeteria at lunch about a runway show of royal wedding fashions, and they're encouraging everyone to dress up. So I'm in a white dress and heels and blazer right now, and it's kind of cool to dress up for school for the day. So I did that, and I'm ready to go back in, but I am absolutely exhausted. But I totally think staying up to watch the wedding was worth it, because I think it's not the same as everybody else who's watching it, who's going to watch it when they get home after school today, or have recorded it, because I mean, we were watching it as it was happening over in London, and you get all the excitement and everything that comes along with it, because they're not married yet. So I'm really happy I stayed up to watch it. First of all, I think William is gorgeous, and so is Harry. And William looks quite like his dad, I think. And then Kate Middleton, of course, just stunning. And the fact that she is considered a commoner is just, I don't know, it's like a Cinderella kind of thing that's going on. I can't imagine what must have been going through her mind the morning of the wedding. Well, I guess this morning, she's going to become the wife of the heir to the throne, and she's become a duchess, and I think they named her a baroness as well, for somewhere in Northern Ireland. I don't remember what it's called. And then she's getting married on top of that, and plus, I don't know how many people, I think they said 1 of the 3 people were watching the wedding. But, it's just crazy. I can't imagine how nervous she must have been. But she looked beautiful, and she looked very, very calm as she's waiting, and although when she's walking up the aisle, you could see her hand shaking with her, when she's holding her dad's hand, which I thought was adorable. And yeah, I thought it was a really beautiful ceremony. I loved how simple it was inside, because I don't like weddings when it gets all the huge bouquets of flowers and just goes over the top. I loved how she just had the trees down the inside of the church, or the abbey, I guess, and it just, something about that just made the whole room look even more beautiful. And it's a really unique, and I don't think anyone else is really gonna do that. So, you know, it was a very unique wedding, and it looked gorgeous. It was like a fairy tale wedding, like in the middle of a forest. So, I have to give huge congratulations for Kate on making that decision. If that was her decision, I believe it was. Because I thought it looked absolutely stunning. The dress was gorgeous. And it was very simple too, but classy, which I really liked. You know, there's all the controversy over who was the designer, and when we were watching the sort of pre-wedding show, they said that they saw someone dressed in a huge hat and this big belt as a trademark. It's like the favorite accessories of one of the designers who works for Alexander McQueen, and they said they think it's going to be a McQueen dress, and they were right. So whoever went in the building wearing their huge hat that everybody recognizes, way to blow the secret. But I guess it's okay, because they only found out about half an hour before the wedding, and it doesn't really matter who the designer is, I guess, is what the dress looks like in the end. So I thought it was lovely. I thought that it looked like just a very simple dress on the bottom, but the lace on the top really made it beautiful. And the tiara with the it kind of reminded me of like Princess Aurora's from Sleeping Beauty, because of the way it was sort of at an angle and like a triangle. I thought it looked really beautiful. And Kate looked stunning, and the Queen didn't look very happy for some reason. I don't know why. She just looked really, really bored throughout the entire ceremony, which I don't know. I was kind of wanting to see her come on, smile a bit, because she just looked very miserable. But oh well. I guess she had a lot to think about. And I thought David Beckham and Victoria Beckham, I thought Victoria was going to go over the top, and I'm really happy she didn't. She wore her own design, and it was very simple and very classy. It was a little bit strange. The hat wasn't something that I would personally wear. I just think it looked weird sitting on the front of her face, but I thought she looked very nice. And David, I don't know why he brought a top hat if he wasn't going to wear it, because he didn't wear it the entire time. But he looked kind of, because he was in the lineup when we saw him waiting to go into church, and he looked really angry about being made to wait in the lineup, because he's not really used to that. But yeah. I heard that Kanye West was there. I don't know how true that is. They said it on the thing, and I'd heard rumors beforehand, but I didn't see him. I don't know why he would go. I don't know why he'd be invited. So I didn't see him, so I don't know if he was there or not. I personally wouldn't invite him, considering his previous behavior during large events. He probably have stood up and said, "I object," or something. But yeah, that was really good. And 1,900 wedding guests. Like, unbelievable. 1,900. I can't believe how many people were in that church. And I'd be nervous too. At least Kate and William didn't really have to read anything, because I would have just been. I thought her brother, James, was extremely calm and poised when he was reading. I would have just been. Oh, I can't even imagine. Oh, I don't want to think about that. But yeah, I thought it was really well done. There's a lot of singing, which is really nice. I loved how they sang the song Jerusalem. I think that it's actually probably one of my favorite hymns. So as soon as they started singing it, I was like, okay, wow, it's actually a hymn I know, because I don't know hymns. And I think that that's really beautiful. But there's a lot of singing and music, and it's nice, but sometimes you kind of just want to get the ceremony over and done with. It's a long ceremony, but yeah. I thought that everything went beautifully. I mean, I guess you can't really see if there's a mistake. They probably cover it up, or, you know, something was late, but I mean, the exact precise timing of everything was unbelievable. One of our friends in England is actually a yeoman warder, or like a beefeater in the red outfits. sent us the exact time that he was going to be going into the church and stuff like that, and it was like down to the minute, and so they were really on a strict schedule, and I didn't see him on the TV, unfortunately, but yeah, I mean, I thought it was really really cool. And then of course the kiss on the balcony was lovely too. I thought the first one was kind of like a half-hearted kiss. I was like, oh, come on. And then when they started cheering and then they kissed again, it was a little bit more genuine, and I loved the little smile they gave each other. I thought it was really nice. And again, the queen looked really upset, which was, I don't know, she looked very, very bored. She thought that she would smile a little bit, but oh well. One thing that was kind of not bugging me, but making me kind of I don't know. Well, I thought this was kind of odd. Well, it's not odd. I think it's a really lovely tribute to her. But how every 5 minutes Princess Diana's name kept being mentioned, and the way the news, I was watching it on CBC, the way the news reporters were saying it was making it almost sound like it was a memorial for Diana. And I think it's really lovely that she's very much a part of the ceremony with the song choice and the tiara and the ring. And I think that was really lovely. But they really, over here when we were watching it, it's like every 5 minutes they were talking about her and comparing Kate to Diana. And I mean, that's it's big shoes to fill, and you know, Diana's life ended tragically, and I hope Kate and William live happily ever after. I guess I hope she gets her fairy tale life. But I don't know, I just thought that it was lovely that they're including her, but they were broadcasting that way too much, and it was almost becoming like a tribute to Diana over here, like a memorial for her. And then when the wedding actually started, that of course all stopped, and it was all on William and Kate. But it was just, yeah, for a very long time, it was just all talking about Diana, which she deserves to be remembered, but on one end is kind of overshadowing William and Kate, I thought. That's just my opinion. I'm not saying they shouldn't have done it, but I think at one point I was kind of finding it a little bit awkward, I guess I should say. So yeah, I am completely exhausted. I've got to go to school in a couple of minutes, like 15 minutes. And then I've got to go to tutor after school. Then I've got my friend's birthday party and she's going laser tagging. And I don't know how to laser tag, and I'm running on 2 hours of sleep. So we'll see how this goes. I don't think I'm going to sleep over at her house because I honestly can't deal with another late night. Having like 4 hours of sleep in 48 hours will not cut it for me. And then tomorrow night we're going to our neighbor's house. He's Greek, and they're having a huge party, and their parties, because they're Greek, are just like in my Big Fat Greek Wedding when there's lamb and there's the church, you know, if you've seen the movie, you know what I mean. So that's tomorrow night, so if I want a good night's sleep, I think I'm gonna have to take advantage of that fact tonight. But yeah, overall, I've been really awaiting the wedding, and now it's over. It's kind of like, well, what do we have to look forward to next? I guess when they have their first child will be really nice, but yeah, I mean, I can't believe it's over. It seems like yesterday they're announcing their engagement, and I wish them all the best. And if you watched the wedding, let me know what you thought of her dress and everything. And I'm just gonna say that I really wish I was her. I wish I was marrying my Prince Charming, but she looked lovely, and the two of them, I hope they're very happy. So I'm gonna go now, and I'm gonna hopefully keep whispering some more and getting more updated videos.